Hello, everybody, and welcome to our Karatbars business overview. Wherever you are around the world, I'm in the UK, based in the UK, and our guest speaker, Tammy Morrison, is out in Tennessee, and I've got my leaders as well. I've got Cody Ash and I've got Malcolm Watson, and we do these calls every single Tuesday night, 9 o'clock UK time, and now at UK time we've got into summertime. Woo! So it's getting warmer. If you guys have got any clue how cold it is in this country. So we are building an international business. The business is called Karatbars International, and Tammy Morrison is a leader in Karatbars International, and she's going to share her wisdom. She's gonna share why you should be doing this business. She's going to share this business is going places, and it's going places fast. We've got some exciting new sponsorships on board that Karatbars are sponsoring. I tell you, this company is just getting started, and Tammy's going to share with us why you should take a good look at this business and get started. And I also wanted to say thanks to Tammy, because Tammy, you know, time zones. I mean, I'm in the UK, it's 9 o'clock here now in the evening, and it's 3 o'clock out there in Tennessee. You know, we're friends. We've met through Karatbars, and Tammy helps me to build my team. So if you decide to join us, you'll get the servant heart that our team is all about. It's about helping you to get better and to become better. So Tammy, all yours.
All right. Thank you, David. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. You said something there about why people should take a serious look at Karatbars, and the biggest reason they should is when I was originally approached about Karatbars coming back, my grand entrance back into Karatbars, I said no. And had I said no and continued to say no, I would not be here on this webinar with you guys in this hangout, and I wouldn't have the time freedom that I have to be with my family and to do these type of things for you guys. So that's the biggest reason. Don't say no, because you never know where it's going to take you. But Karatbars, you know, I've worked for many companies. This is my 13th company. 13 happens to be my lucky number. So this is my last stop, my last rodeo. And the reason is it's different from any other company I've ever worked for. You know, many times in other companies, when people become quote-unquote leaders and they're making money, they forget their first day. They forget their first paycheck. They forget how hard it was to build the business, and they forget that somebody helped them along the way. And, you know, for me, that's not acceptable. And to most, you know, to our leaders in Karatbars, that's not acceptable. We all reach down a helping hand, and we help everyone to the top of the mountain with us. And we do that because we have an extremely strong team culture. We have a community Facebook room. We actually have two for this team. We have one called Protection Through Gold, which is David's team, and then we also have another one called the Karatbars World, which is our international room. I'm admin in both of those. We offer support, we offer training, we do Google Hangouts like this. We'll have a Q&A after the presentation if we can do that today. I do the presentations every Tuesday morning. I think it's, let's see, it's 3 now, and I did it 4 hours ago, so that would be what, 5 of, let me think for a second. I did it 4 hours ago, so 9 minus 4, that would be 5 p.m. your time there. And hey, I can do math. That's awesome. I'm not just another pretty face. But we have the webinars, and I'm really glad that no one was able to get onto it today because we had some technical difficulties. Someone changed something in the back office without letting everyone else know. It was just a debacle, and I don't work well under pressure, so. It was not my best. It was not my best work by far. We also have a Skype room for support. We have people in it from all time zones, leaders in it from all time zones. So if you have a question, you can post your question in the Skype room, and then as soon as someone sees it, they'll get back to you with the answer to that. So go ahead, David. Karatbars International is You know, I can't say enough good things about this company simply because it's changed my life. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about my story when we get finished here. But, you know, the thing that I teach the most is everybody's got to have a dream. I mean, a lot of people, they're satisfied getting up, going to work, coming home, making dinner, you know, doing homework and getting it up and living that same life day after day and just praying for Friday to get here. And then on Sunday, they're hating Sunday because it means they have to go back and do what they really don't want to do the rest of the week. And honestly with you, I don't even know we have weekends. You know, people say, do you have a nice weekend? I'm like, oh, we had one. I didn't notice. But, you know, I was on a call the other day, and I said the words, I don't work as hard as I do because I have to. I work as hard as I do because I want to. And the person that was hosting the call said, wow, you just gave us the definition of retirement. And they said, that's when you stop doing what you have to do and you start doing what you want to do. And that's what I'm doing with Karatbars. I love, love, love what I do. If I could do it 24 hours a day, I would. You know, unfortunately, I can only do it 20 hours a day. So I get very little sleep, but that's not to say, that's not to say that everyone in the world has to work that hard. It's just that I'm there for my team. You know, I've built a tremendous organization with the help of my team, and I never take credit for that myself. But I love everything Karatbars stands for. I've worked for 2 major corporations here in the United States, and I trust Karatbars, and I trust our owner, founder, and visionary, Mr. Harold Seitz, more than any president of any company I've ever worked for. So next slide. Okay, next slide. Welcome to Karatbars. This is our corporate headquarters. We actually had to move here probably 6 or 7 months ago because we outgrew our other location, and that's a great problem to have. We're headquartered in Stuttgart, Germany. We are a fully debt-free e-commerce company. We own everything down to the cars that they drive. We began operations in April of 2011, and as of today, we're in 123 countries. So think about that, guys. In 2011, we were in the U.S. and Canada, and now we're in 123 countries. That's huge growth. McDonald's is not even in 123 countries. I mean, so we specialize in the production of small, transaction-friendly 999.9 gold bullion bars. We do have delivery or free storage available. My thoughts on that are, you know, many people want to have gold in their hand. Well, that's great, because if you decide to purchase an optional dual team system package, you're going to get that gold anyway. You're going to have that gold in your hand. So I would keep my Karatbars over there until it made financial sense to have them delivered. Because if you have your gram of gold delivered every week or every month or however often you order one, it's going to cost you 18.5 euro each time. So why not, you know, stack up a few, you know, maybe 10, and then have them delivered all at one time and pay the same shipping charge. So next slide, please. Again, this is Mr. Harold Seitz, our owner, founder, visionary. His mission is to produce the highest quality gold available in the market, make it easily accessible to the masses of honest people around the world at a price point that everyone can afford. His goal is to help Karatbars find millions find financial freedom from the current system of debt. Here's what I love about Mr. Seitz. He did not have to start this company. He was completely financially free. He did not ever need to work another day in his life, but he had a dream, he had a vision, and he started this company for us. And for him to do that, I will be forever grateful. So next slide. So when we talk about the U.S. dollar, and I know that there are people on from all over the world, and whatever your currency is, I'm pretty sure that you have the same story. It may look a little different, but this is the story of the dollar. The only time the dollar was actually worth a dollar was in 1913. That was it. That's the only time it was actually worth a dollar. That's when the Federal Reserve was founded. As you can see, 10 years later, it took a huge dip. It was worth half of what it was supposed to have. It did get a little bit of buying power back, but as we rolled on to the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, it was losing buying power every day. Most people didn't know what was going on. Most people think I got $1 in my pocket, it's worth $1. Well, technically, yes, but the cost of goods are going up. So it takes more of your dollars to buy those goods. You know, my favorite story is the mayonnaise story. You know, don't eat a lot of mayonnaise, but sometimes I like to make me a good potato salad or egg salad, and you got to have mayonnaise, right? So I go to the store, it's $5.89. And I remember the last time I bought mayonnaise, it was like $3.50. And I'm like, wow, did Hellman's come up with this awesome new recipe? I mean, does this actually make the potato salad for me? No, it doesn't. It's just that the dollar has lost so much of its buying power that it takes more of my dollars to buy the same things that I bought last year, or even 6 months ago. So in 1971, when Nixon closed the gold window, that was the end of it, guys. I mean, the gold standard was no longer, our gold was no longer backed by, our money was no longer backed by gold. It was backed by two things, debt and a promise. Because the more debt we incur as a nation, the more they promise you it's going to be worth something. And for those of you who know how in debt the U.S. is, they are printing a lot of money. And actually, if you take that slide up to 2014, it's actually lost 98% of its buying power. A dollar bill is worth 2 cents compared to what it was worth in 1913 in purchasing power. So next slide. All right, so this is my favorite analogy. And, we always talk about, should we hold on to our money? Should we stick it under our mattress? Should we bury it in our backyard? Well, if you'd have done that in 1932 and you buried your $100,000 in your backyard and you dug it up today, you'd only have $2,000 in purchasing power. But if you'd have been smart enough to go ahead and get you some gold and stick that same gold in those mason jars and bury it in your backyard and dug it up today, it'd be worth over $4.4 million. That's what makes me so happy to be able to offer a product, not a lotion that expires, a potion, a pill, something that goes through your kidneys, but something that is actually going to increase in value. It's not going to be something that's going to sit around your garage waiting to expire, and you're trying to pawn it off on your friends and family going, hey, take this, it'll make you lose weight, or take this, it'll make your face look better. I'm sorry, but I don't really want to work for a nutritional company that sells diet pills, because basically I have to go up to somebody and say, hey, you're a little heavy. You might want to try this. To me, that's not very respectful. But I can walk up to any person in the world and say, do you have some gold in your portfolio? Yes or no? If they do, great. That's an awesome prospect, because they understand the importance of having gold. Then you inform them on what we're doing, which is offering that same type of gold in small increments. And the reason we do that is because they're barterable. If something were to happen and the grid were to go down for a couple of days, or our currency was to devalue, or anything of that nature, we have these little gold cards, with grams and 2.5 grams and 5 grams of gold embedded into them that we can barter with, because this is real money. Gold is real money. And a lot of people don't understand that. So it's our job to advise and to inform people on what is truly going on with the economy. So next slide. So we have a solution. It's pretty simple. You take that funny money, monopoly money out of your pocket, and you exchange it for Karatbars gold and put it into your gold piggy bank. This is not a program for speculative investors. It's not buy low, sell high. Our gold is used to provide as a hedge against inflation for the people all around the world, because gold is the only thing that stood up against the test of time. It stood up against inflation for thousands and thousands of years, and it always has, because you know what? Gold is real. Money's not real. It's just stuff printed on paper. And gold is absolutely real. You can smell it, touch it, taste it, and you know the value of it. So next slide. This is our product. You can kind of see the front. We've actually changed the design of the card a bit. I love the new cards. They're really nice. But there is a unique serial number applied to each bar. It's stamped by an LBMA accredited refinery, which means it came from a refinery that's accredited by the London Bullion Market Association. This is considered what they call good gold. It's the only type of gold that countries and banks can settle debt amongst themselves. It's 24 karat pure gold, 999.9 fineness, the best gold you can possibly get your hands on. Available in small units, 1 gram, 2.5 gram, and 5 gram. We've made it affordable for the masses. Now this last little bullet point, we don't have the hologram anymore. And a lot of people were upset about that. We don't have the hologram. They're going, well, that was our selling point, the hologram. Well, guys, now we got a better selling point. Mr. Seitz' vision is 5, 10, 15, 20 years down the road, not how am I going to make payroll next week. Okay, his vision is so far down the road that sometimes I have my problems wrapping my head around it, and I can tell you with great certainty this is one of those things, and I still have a problem wrapping my head around it. But our gold is now dipped in a liquid that creates DNA markers in the gold, so we never have to prove the authenticity of that gold. If you have gold coins or other grams of gold, they do sell other grams of gold on the internet. You know, you get what you pay for, and you don't really know if you're getting real gold or not. That's why I like only dealing with Karatbars when I'm exchanging my paper for gold. But with those, the coins and everything, you have to have them melted down, you know, to prove that they are what they say they are. And with Karatbars, you never have to do that because the authenticity is right there in those DNA markers. This is something that nobody in the gold business has ever done, ever. And so we're so far ahead of everyone else that it'll probably take them 5 or 10 years to catch up to us. So pretty excited about that one. Next slide. We have our gold coin. You know, a lot of people say, well, you know, I just get coins. Well, that's fabulous that you have a lot of gold coins, but guess what? Your name's not on them. It's the name of the country that you live in that's on the coin. So basically, you're renting the coin, or you're the bearer of the coin. If they were to ever call the coins back in, then guess what? You know, you have to turn them back in, and they only have to give you melt value for them. They don't have to give you what you paid for them. So the Karatbars coin is actually, looks like a coin, but it's 999.9, 1 gram of gold inserted into the middle of the coin. And I promise you guys, they are something to see. They're awesome. So next slide. And we also do Karatbars cards. Okay, we have lots and lots. This is just a very, very small sampling of what we have. We do, like the first one is actually a branded card for Ferrari. If it were truly finished, it would have the Let's in the Tayo cars, it would have the address, it would have the phone number. So when they sell a Ferrari, they actually give the customer a gram of gold. So if they have a friend that's interested in buying a Ferrari or interested in maybe a used car at their lot, they're going to send that person to their lot because it's not a gift that they're going to give away or spend or put in the desk drawer. It's going to go in their wallet. We have lots of commemorative cards, the I love you, the new baby, the congratulations, so many cards. Kind of like a gift card. And, you know, I ask my nieces and my nephews, when it's their birthday, do you want a gift card to, you know, wherever, or do you want a gram of gold? And their answer is always, I want the gold. And my nieces and nephews have more gold than any kids I know of, but they want the gold because they understand that by accumulating the gold at this young age, that eventually, you know, they're going to get to the point where they're going to be extremely taken care of, you know, as far as having generational wealth. All right, so next slide. When you look at a Karatbar, and these do look different now, but we'll kind of go over this a little bit. If you look over in the right hand, about the middle of it, it'll have the assayed weight, fineness, and purity. It's going to say 999.9, weight 1 gram, and also the weight, the fineness, and the purity, 999.9. It also is going to have the LBMA stamp at the bottom. Any gold that is stamped by the LBMA, again, is on the Good Gold delivery list, finest gold that you can buy. There's an embossed serial number. The Karatbars logo is no more, but we have the DNA markers, which is so much better. But there's also, if you turn it around, there's a QR code on the back. And people often ask, what is that QR code for? It's going to be great when we introduce what we call K Exchange. And what a K Exchange Center is basically a merchant who has decided that they'd rather have gold than money. Okay? They want people to bring in their gold and trade it for goods and services. There's actually a furniture store in Detroit, Michigan that will sell you furniture to bring in your old gold chains and broken up chains and things like that. So the K Exchange is really going to put Karatbars on the map. When you walk into the store, it'll have stickers like Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and then K Exchange. So more and more people are going to be hearing about Karatbars. That's why I tell everyone you know about Karatbars, because one day they're going to hear about it and they're going to look at you and they're going to say, why didn't you tell me? I've already had that happen to me several times. So don't keep it a secret. Don't be a secret agent. Tell the world about what we're doing, how we're helping people preserve their wealth by exchanging it for a gram of gold at a time. Most people can't go out and afford to buy an ounce of gold, and even if you did, what good would it do it? You can't chip off some of it and say, hey, can I have some groceries? But you can take a gram of gold into a grocery store if something, if the economy went to hell in a handbasket, you can walk in and say, hey, can I get some gold or get some groceries for my gold? Absolutely, because in the absence of money, gold is the only money. It's it. So next slide, please. We just signed a contract with Ricky Cardus. If you look at his motorcycle, and I don't know how well you can see in the picture, but that white part at the bottom under the blue and the yellow says Karatbars. Okay? His helmet says Karatbars. So our name is out there. He's one of the, I think, if not the number one of the number one motocross guys in the world. He's actually coming to two states away from me to do a race. So I'm very excited. I'm hoping I get there and I get to sit in those box seats and cheer us on. My next thing is, we have a lot of motocross here, but it's not a big sport. So I think we need a NASCAR, because that's what we do in the South, is we have NASCARs. And if we could get a Karatbars card for NASCAR, and my thoughts on it are if I see some of the sponsorships that they have, and I'm thinking, wow, they really need Karatbars. And I'm not going to name any names because one of them's never mind. I'm not going to go there. But anyway, so we're starting out with motocross, and we're going to go into definitely many other sports as well. And I don't know if you have the slides on this about the Real Madrid and the water polo team. You're so smart. Real Madrid is a football team. I think we call it soccer here in the United States, but they're very famous, and we just signed a contract for them. Their uniforms are going to have the Karatbars logo on them, so when they're playing, people are going to start seeing Karatbars. Remember this. Every company started somewhere. Microsoft started in a garage. Apple started in a garage. Okay? We didn't start in a garage, but we're going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and we want you guys along for the ride. So it's an exciting time with our company, and I'm just pleased and honored that I was smart enough to, let my pride go a little bit and say, yes, I want to do this. So next slide. Our affiliate compensation plan, we have 7 different ways of getting paid. I'm only going to concentrate on 2. And the reason is if you take care of the first 2, the other 5 take care of themselves. Now, the first one is our Unilevel plan, and it's completely free. You can join as a free affiliate. You can refer other people to trade their money for gold. And as they do that, you create points in your back office, and it's possible to get paid for doing nothing except to bring people in, and those people save gold. You don't have to actually save gold yourself. I highly recommend it because it's an incredible thing. But it's not a ton of money. It's more of a thank you. That is our free program. So it is possible to come into our company and make money without ever taking a dime out of your pocket. That's why we're not considered a multi-level marketing company, network marketing company, or anything of that matter. So, go ahead to the next slide, please. All right. So again, we talked about the Unilevel. Hold on one second. Get to that slide. Wow, they just brought my dogs in. My Bella now weighs 20 pounds and Bear weighs 25 pounds. And we got them when they were 7 pounds apiece on Valentine's Day. So, wow. But again, the Unilevel system is free. You can bring in as many people as you want. Each person that you personally sponsor in the Unilevel becomes a different team. So if you personally sponsor 2 people, you have 2 teams. If you personally sponsor 100 people, you have 100 different teams. Everyone from that person down, whenever they make a gold purchase, then you will receive points. Or if they buy a T-shirt, or whatever they buy, you're going to get points for every 1 point for every €2 they spend in the back office. We do get paid out monthly. It's ran on the 11th and paid out on the first business day of the month. Again, it's not life-changing money. It's kind of thank you for saving your gold with us money. All right, so the second system is where the real money is. This is our dual team, and it's optional. I look at it as starting your own business. You know, you're coming into Karatbars, you secure your position, which is a free position. Then you're going to choose a business package. Choosing your business package depends on how much money you earn. You can start at the entry level at bronze. We have silver, gold, VIP, and exclusive VIP. You can work your way up the chain, or you can start at the top of the chain, which is the VIP, which pays out the most money. The VIP and the VIP exclusive pay out the same. All Unilevel customers and affiliates are placed within the dual system, and again, a purchase of the package is necessary to participate in the dual system. But we do get paid every Friday, unless it's like this Friday, which is Easter weekend for them, and they're going to be on vacation, and we're going to get paid out on Tuesday. But we always know that. I mean, they never surprise us and tell us, oh, by the way, yes, you're getting paid on Tuesday. We always know that. So next slide, please. We do have our own private issue MasterCard. They don't just give these out. You have to actually earn them. You have to be completely vetted by MasterCard. I don't know of another direct sales company in the world that actually has their own branded MasterCard. And, you know, it's a very great sales tool to carry around. All you really need for this company is a mouse, a MasterCard, and a gram of gold. If you have those three things, there's no reason why you should not be successful with this company. We were voted the 2013 MasterCard Design of the Year in Europe. So next slide, please. We do offer many different things that a lot of companies don't. And I know that I've been in companies before where I've joined and I've just been, you know, out there just by myself. I felt like there was no support. With Karatbars, we offer conference calls. We offer webinars twice a day, every day, 7 days a week. You can send your prospects to. We do team events. I'm actually leaving in 8 days to go to Aruba for a Karatbars convention. I'm very excited about that. I got to get some sun before I go because I'm white. I'll get down there and I'll be a lobster. So got to get some sun before I get there. And again, we just offer all the support that you need to be able to grow your business. You don't come into our business and just get left. There are no orphans, and we will do whatever it takes to make sure that your business is successful. So next slide. All right, that was it. So join us and get back with the person that introduced you. David, I do want to show the audience, if that's okay with you, a couple of things about what we get with our packages, how cool everything looks now. Is there any way you could bring me up on the camera?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring you up on the camera right now. Yes.
Okay. All right. That's you. Hold on.
There you go.
All right. There we go. All right, so when you order a package, this is actually a VIP package. You order this. See how it says the Karatbars logo, and it's just really cool looking, very sleek design. But let's open it up, okay? You open it up, and you're going to get a thank you letter from Karatbars. You know, just thank you for being a Karatbars affiliate. But then you're also going to get this really cool thing here, too. And, of course, this is a VIP package. And in the VIP package, you're going to get 3 grams of gold. So you're going to get something that looks like this. Can you guys see that? Is that good? So you're going to get your 3 grams of gold. You're also going to get these. These are €100 bonus cards. Look how many they give you. I think they gave me more. They couldn't get them all in the package. So these are €100 bonus cards. And these are good for the purchase of or the upgrade to a VIP package. So if you're buying one, you're going to get €100 off the cost of that package. They're also good for larger gold purchases and some other things, but for the sake of this, we'll do that. You also get these white bonus cards, okay? And this bonus card's a 3% card. There's a code on the back of both of these. The first time when you order your VIP package, you just put that code in, and it will give you €100 off the cost of your package. And then one time a year, you're going to put this code in. Every time that you order gold from that point on, you get a 3% discount off of your gold, and you never have to enter it again until it expires at the end of the year. You're also going to get some K-Exchange brochures, and it just kind of talks about, you know, our vision for the future. They're very, very nicely done brochures. So it'll show you, you know, what we're looking to do as far as the K-Exchange Center. You get several of those, and then we also have our new branding card brochure. Can you guys see that? And then inside of it, it kind of gives people, you know, just some ideas of the different branding cards that you can make. The great thing about this is you can put anything you want to on a branding card. You can put, if you're a real estate agent and
Tammy,
you, yes?
Just leave the branding cards open just for a couple of seconds so the camera focuses on them.
Okay.
There you go. And just move it a bit to your right. You can see that World Cup card. Fantastic. Thank you.
Right. Now these are the specialty cards, branding cards. You can, I mean, you can put whatever you want to on them. You know, one of the things that I always say is if you're in business where you're selling a high-ticket item, let's say you're a realtor. We had a very good success story on one of my teams. This realtor had been a realtor for a while, and she'd been struggling, and she decided to order her own branding cards. And it had her name and her address, and not her address, but her name, her phone number, her email address, and her website address. And when the person bought a house, she gave them a gram of gold with her picture on it. Well, they put it in their wallet. And then all of a sudden, she's getting all these phone calls from people, and she has no idea what she did. She didn't do anything different in her marketing. She didn't take a sales class. She didn't do anything else. But she became known as the realtor who gives away gold. So it increased her business. So now she's so excited about this, and she's like, I had no idea where all these sales were coming from. But, you know, I have also, you know, some of our cards here, and well, we've seen the 1 gram. This is actually the 2.5 gram card. Is that good? Yep. And then we have our Big Daddy. Oh, it's so heavy I can barely hold it up. It's our 5 gram card. 5 grams of gold in there. One of my favorites, the Pope card. People say, oh, that's a scam. Really? You try scamming the Pope. you won't be above ground very long. But we were commissioned to do about 100,000 of those cards. And then, of course, my favorite one, the little baby card. Isn't that the sweetest thing? But look at the back. It's so cute. Look at those little feet. What a wonderful gift to give to someone. Instead of giving them a gift card to Toys R Us or Babies R Us or having to go to that stupid cash registry. That drives me insane. Give them a baby card. Say, I am starting your baby's education with a gram of gold. Okay? Buy or exchange your paper currency. Start them a gold savings account for their college. Because I guarantee you, if they're putting back $60 a week, $60 a month into a college savings account, it's not even worth anywhere near what they saved when they get ready to go to college. Plus, the cost of college is going to be so high, it won't matter how much money they put back. But if they're putting back grams of gold, then who knows what it's going to be worth. And that's a great thing. It's also great for retirement accounts, people saving up for houses, things like that. But the very lucrative part of this business is, and we didn't get a lot into the pay plan, but I'm telling you, I have looked at thousands and thousands of pay plans. There's not one out there that compares to what we have. There's nothing. And, you know, I'll be real honest with you guys. I did join this company in 2010 prior to us even having a website. We were just dreaming. We were thinking, okay, we're just doing it. And we finally got the website in 2011, but we only had the Unilevel plan in place. Remember how I told you that the Unilevel was a thank you? It was a thank you. It wasn't a paycheck. It didn't even qualify for a paycheck. There was no comma in it, okay? I need a comma check. And I had to make the choice to walk away from Karatbars. I didn't want to because I love Karatbars. I love the people. I love the leadership. I love the ownership. But I had to take care of my family, so I did. And in 2013, I got a phone call from my friend and my sponsor, and she said, you have to come back. And I thought she meant church. I know. I mean, I started going to another church. I thought she wanted me to come back to her church. But she said, you have to come back to Karatbars. And, you know, I said no, I couldn't, you know, because I'd finally gotten that good job again, gotten my head above water. Because I'm telling you guys, think about this. 2011, 2010 to probably May of 2012. I was broke and I was broken. I didn't know what was going to go on with my life. And I finally had gotten that good job again, that $100,000 a year job with the company car and the benefits. And when she called me, I was like, oh, here we go again. You know, I just can't do this. I don't have it in me. And I did. You know, I went with it and worked like my hair was on fire. And it was. It felt like my hair was on fire. But, you know, through all that, I got to meet all of you wonderful people, and I get to live my life on my terms now. I don't have to call in sick to anyone but myself. You know, if I want to take off and do things, you know, during the day, I just do them. And that's what's so great about Karatbars is it gives you the ability not only to have that financial freedom that we've always wanted, but it gives you that time freedom to be able to do what you want to do. Again, that's the definition of retirement, when you quit doing what you have to do and start doing what you want to do. So, you know, get back with the person that invited you. Get some more information on the pay plan, because I've analyzed it. I've had pay plan people who write pay plans analyze it, said it's the best pay plan out there because it's the only one in the world where you can make more money than your sponsor because you outworked your sponsor. And so I'm just, you know, I'm happy to be here with you guys every Tuesday. And I just want to turn it back over to you, David. Thank you guys so much. And if you have any questions, I'm here.
Tammy, thank you so much. Wow. You know, these presentations get better and better and better every week. So, guys, you know, you've got all the tools, you've got all the information. You know, get your free position. You know, get back to the person who brought you on the webinar, and come join us. You know, we are family, and we'll look after you. Malcolm, do you want to pop out, or Cody, do you want to pop out and just say a couple of words?
Yeah, thanks, David. Malcolm here. Thanks again, Tammy. Really good. A little story today. I went and had my beautiful haircut, and
it looks fabulous, darling.
What's left of it, it does. And the guy cutting my hair, I know fairly well, but he said, "Remind me what you do." And I said, "Oh, I work with an e-commerce company. I buy and sell gold, and I make money and I save money." And he said, "Tell me more." And that's all you need, someone just to say, "Tell me more." Gave him my card, said, "Let's talk." And just anywhere I go now, I've got the confidence, since listening to you, Tammy, and Cody, and David, and everyone else, just to say to people, just try this. You know, it's just the best offer ever. So I'm just so grateful. Thank you all.
Thank you. And you know, the thing about it is we really have to learn how to posture ourselves, because we're not dealing with a Mickey Mouse nutritional company. I mean, this is a big deal. This is not a business. It's not an opportunity. It's a movement. There are going to be people all over the world wishing that they had listened to whoever introduced them to Karatbars in the beginning, and then they said no. You know, my favorite story is my friend. Well, I have a lot of favorite stories, but you know, one of my favorite stories is my, sorry, there's someone knocking at the door. You know, hangouts are from home. Who knows what's going to happen? So you have, one of my friends said no to this opportunity because he had been doing this for 37 years and he'd never made a dime. He said no, 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 no. And finally they just kept working with him, and he said, "Okay, fine, I'll give it one last shot." He signed up his doctor, and his doctor, hold on, I have 2 little girls going outside. Bye, guys. Love you. And that's working at home. That's what you get to handle. But he went and signed up his doctor, and he and his doctor had a meeting. At this meeting, 2 people showed up. One guy walked out. The other guy has 19,000 people in his downline. He just opened up Tanzania. He's opening up Israel. He's opening up, there's another country, I can't remember what it is, but he had the vision. And I'm telling you what, guys, he sat there at that meeting Googling, trying to figure out something wrong with this company. They even went to the German version of Google, trying to find out something wrong with this company. Are there negative things out there? Yes, but you have to consider the source. Okay, the sources are not credible. You can Google any company. There's going to be something negative about them. But the sources with Karatbars, anything negative that you can find, I can debunk it in 2.3 minutes. That's all it takes me. But you know, it's just those people that have that tenacity to stick to it. You know, it's just like with anything. You know, if you go to work as, you know, a busboy at a restaurant, and your only goal is to be a busboy at a restaurant, then that's what you're going to get. Okay? But if you're really serious about your life and you have goals and you have dreams, one day you're going to own that restaurant. So, you know, there's so many success stories that come out of that. And, you know, there's so many success stories with Karatbars, and we just keep getting more and more and more and more and more, and people are making money, they're having fun. And that's what the greatest thing about this is because with Karatbars, we don't hurt anybody. All we're doing is showing them a better way to save their money and a better way to make their money by introducing the greatest movement in the world to their friends, to people they don't even know, people you run into in the grocery store. Hey, do you like gold? Sure. Oh, great. Let's talk, you know. All right. So anybody else?
Hey, Tammy.
Hi, Cody.
I just wanted to pop on and say that you did a fantastic job, and really, I just want to let everybody know that it's watching a few of your videos is what made the determining factor for me, because I figure, you know, if there's somebody that's a white collar worker that's been out there that's made 6 figures a year, then you gave up your 6-figure job, you know, company car benefits, expense accounts, all that for Karatbars. There's obviously I need to take a little bit harder and a little bit stronger of a look, and
right.
So and then after doing so, now we've got, you know, we're sponsored Ricky Cardus, the Hornets water polo team. We're a sub-licensee of the Real Madrid. I mean, that's impressive, and it's only going to get bigger. And, you know, really, when it really boils down to it, is that I know that Uncle Sam eventually is not going to be able to pay his bills anymore. And whenever that happens,
his bills now.
Exactly.
He's calling me, asking me for a loan.
Exactly. You know, and that's, you know, this whole funding debt with debt. It's like you would never go out and pay your mortgage with a credit card. I mean, how long do you think that would last? And we're doing it every day. We're doing it right now. And so this is a preparedness for my family and I, and as well as, like you mentioned, you know, the time freedom. I mean, this is an all-in-one. You know, it just seems like to me, you know, for me, all the stars came into alignment. You know, because, you know, you can't find this product in Walmart. You know, and that's really what it boils down
Not
to.
yet, but when we start selling our collector cards in Walmart, then you will be able
yeah, it's definitely. I mean, it's definitely coming. I'm just all around impressed with not only with the company, but also with all the people that I've met so far, including you and Malcolm and Dave, and I've met some extraordinary people, and it has been a life-changing success for me. And I'm an IT guy, you know, by trade. In case if there's any of you out there that don't know, I've got 7 certifications, and I'm a certified wireless network administrator. I actually have given that up in my own company to run Karatbars full time. So there is too many people out there that are successful with Karatbars for me to ignore it. And Tammy, you were a major inspiration to me, and I just want to thank you for everything you've done for us. And thank you, Dave and Malcolm. You guys are excellent guys. I love you guys from another country. I'm telling you, it's just it's a camaraderie that we all have together that makes Karatbars family just a family to be reckoned with. So with that being said, I'll hand back over here to David.
Welcome, man. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. And all I can say is, Tammy, Cody, Malcolm, you know, I couldn't do it without you guys. So love you guys. You guys are the best. And, you know, I'm excited. You know, Real Madrid, you know, that's massive. You know, MotoGP, that's massive. Guys, there's no doubt. Get involved. Get involved. Join us, and let's make a difference together. Tammy, I'll let you end the call. You can say a couple of words, and you can end the call.
Sure. You know, a lot of people will come to a webinar, or they'll come to a Google Hangout, or they'll listen to a call on the phone, and they're like, well, that's just not for me. There's really nothing about Karatbars that's not for everybody, okay? Because number one, everybody needs gold in their life. Most people can't afford to go out and buy an ounce of gold. We make it affordable, so you can accrue gold as quickly or as slowly as you want to. There's no minimum requirements. You're not going to come in and don't buy gold 1 week and we kick you out. You always have that free position. The dual system, although we didn't get a lot into it this week, we did a statistic run from the time that we started our 12-week marketing plan in July of 2013 all the way to December of 2013. And that 6-month period, we had more people making over $500 a week, $1,000 a week, $5,000 a week, $10,000 a week, and even over $20,000 a week than any other company that has ever been in existence from the beginning of time that worked in a direct sales, network marketing, MLM kind of venue. We're an e-commerce direct sales company. So that to me was wow. And you don't need to understand how to make the money right now. Just say, wow, somebody has given me this opportunity to save money in a better fashion and to make a lot of money, and I think I need to look a little bit further into it. So get back with that person. Get with David. Get with me. Get with Cody. Let us explain to you how it works. This is the absolute easiest thing I have ever done in my life because everybody wants what you have. It's like if you were walking through the desert with a gallon of water, it wouldn't be real hard to sell that gallon of water, right? So we are walking through a desert of debt right now. So many people are in debt, and we're offering them a way out. We're offering them a way to eliminate that debt in their lives and to also accrue a storehouse of gold that's going to protect them and their family in the future. So don't think about it. I mean, the more you think about it, it's not going to matter. I'm telling you right now, don't think about it. If you're on the fence, just jump on over because we're right here waiting for you to catch you. And you know, we're a big team. I will always be here for you guys, and I appreciate you so much. Oh, you're muted.
Everybody can unmute themselves and just say good night, goodbye, bye. Cheers, bye, good night.
Good night, everybody.
Guys.
Bye.